Happy New Year from Northern Vermont. It's me, Brittany Mitchell, your future National Sales Director. Okay, whatever happened in the last seminar year, if it was your best ever, celebrate that. If it was a year of growth, celebrate that. And if it wasn't the greatest, celebrate that. You know what? We have to recognize where we are to understand where we want to go. And so I know we're going to do a lot of talking as we go into July about resetting your goal, but I want to speak to you today about resetting your level of intention. See, nothing happens without your intention firmly in place. You have to know what you want, yes, but you have to know why you want that. What is your intention? What is the intention with which you do everything? Set your goals, wake up and work every day, stretch for more. You know, my intention always is to inspire all of you. I've never shied away from big goals. I would rather you set a big goal along with me and miss it than set a low bar goal and make it. That doesn't stretch us. There's no striving in that. Reset your intention for something more. Maybe you've never hit 10,000 in sales in a year in your Mary Kay career. Maybe you've never hit 20. Maybe you've never hit 40 and done the National Court of Sales. Maybe you've never been in your red jacket. Maybe you've always wanted to be a director and thought, I don't know if I can really do that, and pushed it off to the side because you thought it was someone else's goal. Me to you, friends, I'm telling you that when you reset your intention, you can reset your goal to do anything you've ever dreamed. So will you make this your year? 3 final points for you. 1, always let others know what you're working for. See, it's kind of a cop-out when you don't share your goal because it says your intention is not crystal clear. Number 2, if you're not crystal clear on your intention, reach out to your director. We are here, we are trained, and we are ready to coach you to any goal you could set. But getting to your emotional why, your intention, is a huge part of that. And number 3, know that you're always in business for yourself, but never by yourself. We have the tools, we have the company. This is the best time to be part of Mary Kay. Look at what we have just done. During a global pandemic, we've set sales records. We've grown more than ever before because we've had to think harder than ever before. We've had to pivot. The company has had to pivot, and we're in a better, more solid, more groundbreaking, out-of-the-box place than we have ever been in my history in the company of 18 years. This is the time. This is your year. Will you run with us?
Hello, Happy New Year! I am so excited just to have a couple minutes with you because I want to encourage you. And the encouragement that I want to give you is that a little continually, a little daily will lead to a lot. And I don't want you to believe that you're not doing massive amounts, so you're not good enough. I don't want you to think that you're exhausted because you're thinking about what you should be doing. Let's back that up. Let's talk about sharing what we love. Let's talk about having a bit of a plan to be ready, to have your cards, to have something to text to them, to have a way to get information, just to be ready. We have a wonderful product to share, a wonderful product to sell. And when we, in our heads and our hearts, are ready for that, it happens. So can I encourage you to shut down your business at night, go to bed a boss, make a list. What do you need to do the next day? Make some phone calls, follow up with an appointment, send some packets. Okay, write it down. And then when you wake up in the morning, you take out your list and you're the employee and you go check, check, check. And guess what? You're done for the day. It may just be an hour, but you accomplished something and you feel amazing. And then that night, make a list again. So ladies, I want you to know that it doesn't take hours and hours and hours of Mary Kay, but it does take some planned work and a happy heart, a joyful spirit, and a desire to bless and to be blessed. Let's work on that this year. Let's talk about our attitude, and our progress will follow. I'm excited. Are you?
Hey gang, Happy New Year! We're so excited to celebrate your victories, but we also want to launch a fresh start. And so I'm here to wrap things up with a bow and to tell you 2 quick stories. One was my very first race, my first marathon, and I, to be honest, went a little easy most of the race. And when I got to the sight line of the clock timer for the finish, I realized that it was like literally like very close to hitting the next hour. And I was like, oh my gosh. So I started sprinting all out, you guys, to the literal finish line. And little did I know that back at the beginning of the race, we started in waves, in groups of people, and the chip timer had started when I actually crossed the start line. So I had more than enough time to finish within that hour. But the second story is a subsequent race that I ran. I partnered up with one of my friends who consistently ran faster with me. And do you know that by just increasing my pace by just a couple of seconds every mile, I not only hit a personal record, but was able to finish the race feeling much more satisfied? How does that translate to Mary Kay? Well, I'm here to tell you that it doesn't have to be an all out sprint that's exhausting at the end of June. Yes, we always want to stretch for big goals, but what you do today and what you decide to do each day, each week, and each month adds up. So decide what it is that you want to accomplish and then keep yourself accountable for those little daily and weekly and monthly wins. You know, there's a reason why we have a monthly goal with our Start with a Bang jewelry and why we have quarterly goals with the star prizes as well as the year-long goals. You know, I love me some Ted Baker purses, but sometimes it's hard to feel like, oh my gosh, how am I going to get to my year-end tote bag? Well, those little wins not only give us encouragement, but build our confidence. So decide today, I am a finisher, I am a winner, and do that little extra more to push through to the next level for this new seminar year. Bye-bye.